Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pulling Aggro. We are your co-hosts, Nako and Yasi.
Yippee! Hi!
Hi, happy Monday.
It's our favorite day.
Yes, as you guys can probably hear, I am a little under the weather this episode. I hopefully will not sniffle in your ears, and if I do, I apologize. But at least this time I'm sniffling for a reason and not just because I'm weird.
You're not weird.
Like our first couple episodes where I was sniffling all the time.
It was cute.
Oh, thank you, Yasi.
I'm
So
kissing butt right now.
The best co-host ever.
Your only co-host ever.
Yes, so I just have a cold. I'm okay, guys. It's okay. But today is our 4th episode of Pulling Aggro, and we've received so much support already, and it's so exciting. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
We've received a little more attention than we anticipated, which is very nice, but also a little scary.
Especially in how fast it's been happening. I mean, this is like we've been doing this for a little over a month now. And
Yeah.
I mean, we're almost at 200 subscribers. I mean, by the time this video goes up, we might be at 200 subscribers on YouTube. That's crazy.
I think we will, actually.
Our TikTok is probably going to be at like 700, which is super crazy.
I know. It's just, oh my gosh. And here, whenever we conceptualize this, I did not think that was the case. And then we made the Discord, and I mean, how many people do we have in Discord already?
I think it's like 30 something.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And people are, active in it. And you know how many times a Discord's made?
Mine. The raid Discord.
There's a lot. There's a lot of dead Discords out there. And yeah, so it's very exciting, and I'm excited to see how it goes. But also with more eyes on you comes more responsibilities, and I'm cool if we just take a little longer to grow.
Yeah, I need some more time to get acclimated to this.
Oh. It's just so scary because you never know what you have all these opinions on you that you haven't had to deal with before.
Right. And the good will always outweigh the bad.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
always. But when we're new to this, we're getting used to this, and we're trying our best. But we're also just girls.
I know. Oh my god.
We're just babies.
Yeah, we had our first, I guess it was viral-ish.
For
Viral-ish.
Final Fantasy 14, I would say that was really amazing outreach.
Yeah. I think that it's kind of crazy whenever you're just uploading a video and then all of a sudden you get all those notifications.
Dude, our phones became vibrators the way it was constantly going off.
Yeah, see, I gotta tell you something. My TikTok is muted, so...
Okay, well then mine did. You mute yours, really?
Yeah, I cannot handle... I mute almost everything. My phone is literally like... There's no sound coming off that thing.
That sounds so peaceful.
I have everything muted. And whenever because I first learned this... Okay, side tangent. I first learned this from being a GPOSer on TikTok. I mean, not TikTok, Twitter, the other T. X. And whenever a post would go really... get a lot of likes, I was so tired of seeing so many likes on my post, which, that's just like...
Suffering from success, Miss Girl.
It's so
okay.
stupid. That saying it sounds so stupid, but it's so overwhelming to me and I just can't handle it. So, especially like that post, there's no way I could have handled having it, my notifications on. And I just kind of go in there and, like refresh and just check what people are saying at the, every like 30 minutes or so. and it's way better for my mental. So yeah, that was really crazy. We're at like 25,000 views, I think, at this point. Um,
Well, and you know, they're 1 minute clips from an hour-long episode, and they're designed to be clickbaity. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
if you actually watch the episode, you'll see how much I Frankenstein these clips together to
Yeah.
make it as, you know, enticing as possible. That's marketing. That's what, you know, that's that's the goal, right?
Yeah, that's what people do. That's how you know, TikToks and YouTube videos and stuff work. You add the juicy parts and the things that are more a little bit more controversial, I guess, to put out there. And then you watch the video and you're like, oh, it wasn't actually that bad.
And then you take it out of context and it's like, oh, that's super controversial.
Yeah, which I was surprised by how many people well, I mean, I guess not, maybe not. I wasn't surprised by how many people disagreed. But some people were saying Yassi's a bad raid lead, which first of all, like, they're in life and in the game. Okay, I should have like a monk outfit on right now.
We need to make you bald.
A Tibetan monk. Oh my god, there's probably a feature in here to make me bald. And in life and in the game, there are people with different opinions and play styles and type. So Yassi is a good raid lead for her static and for me and my static peers. Yassi is a good raid lead for a lot of people. She might not be a good raid lead to you or for you, and that's okay. You'll find your static and your raid leader that you vibe with. That's just how life is. You don't always vibe with everybody. I'm sure there's 8 million raid leads out there that I would not want to raid with, but that's okay. I'm not gonna call them a bad raid.
That's why I made my own static.
Exactly.
You know?
And that's
you solve your own problem.
Yeah, that's my main point, is that if you really don't like how statics are going, or you really don't like raiding mentality, create your own static, create your own raid group, and you can, you know, form it to however you're most comfortable. You don't have to be in voice call. You don't have to, you know, you can have whoever you want in there, whether it's a couple or, you know, a bunch of friends. It's fine. It's just, we're all
and
different.
You can share your opinion, please. It boosts our engagement.
Yes.
But
don't be an asshole. That's the main takeaway here, is we can all have differing opinions, but the moment you start being mean, that's when I have a problem. So
there was one that I remember distinctly. They said, well, okay, there's two that now that I'm saying it, there's two. There was one that was so bizarre where they were like, this person sounds like my old raid leader that kicked me because I was trans. I was like, that's not me. Whoa, that's not me. That's not me. You know, like, what? So, but I also don't want to delete their comment because you know, like, they have the right to say their thing, but whoa.
Well, I think they were trying to say that their old raid leader
like had that mentality.
Yeah, I think that's what they were trying to say. But I don't think it's fair to impose that Yassi might potentially have transphobic views, which that
like, I'm a VTuber, guys. I could be trans. I'm not, but I could be. You don't know. I'm a VTuber.
Yeah, it's like I replied to them and told them, you know, we love our trans friends. We have trans friends, and we are allies of the trans community. So we would definitely never do that. So okay. Anyways, that TikTok's dead now. For me, I'm burying it.
Dude, people are still commenting on it.
I'm gonna, that one meme with the guy with the emoji with his eyes closed, he's gonna say, I pretend I do not see it, and that's me.
Yeah, so I do want to say though, if we miss your comments, and they're nice ones, we're sorry.
Yeah, I mean,
we love and appreciate you.
that TikTok had like 200 comments, so there's no way we can reply to
We're not
everything.
reading all that.
Yeah.
But you can join our Discord server and talk to us on there.
Yeah, our Discord server is super chill and nice, and yeah, link in the description.
plug.
Join us, please.
Oh.
I love it because I am not overwhelmed in the Discord.
Right.
Also, I wanted to say that oh, you know how like a couple episodes back we were talking about not trying to say like and stuff, and I was trying not to sniffle. I wanted everyone's opinion on saying because I'm when I'm editing and listening to myself, I say but I feel like is not as bad as like, right?
You say I say like. We have our caveats here.
Okay, well, I don't want to say any of it, so I'm trying to
poll on which one is worse.
Yeah, do you guys prefer hearing like a lot or a lot, or neither?
This question offends me because I'm a Bimbo Valley girl. Okay, like is the only word in my vocabulary. I'm just kidding.
Oh, me too. For being in the South and saying y'all, I'd be saying y'all all the time. Hey,
y'all folks, hi y'all.
And it's so dumb because it's like annoying to write out. Y''ALL. It's, you know, stupid. So, but it's just so in my blood. Okay, so TikTok's dead. That one TikTok's dead. Not our TikTok.
Our TikTok's still alive and well.
Yeah, we're still alive. And then, so episode before last, we talked about Yassi's specialty in the game, which is raiding. And so this episode, we're going to dive into my specialty in the game, which is GPOSing. Hey! Hold on, let me take a sip of my beverage.
My bev time, me too.
What did you have to drink today, Yassi?
Your favorite, a jasmine milk tea boba.
Oh, I love jasmine milk tea.
Would you get water?
No, I have I went to Starbucks earlier, and I got a London Fog, which is so good.
What's a London Fog?
Oh, all right. Do you like Earl Grey tea?
Yes.
Oh my god, you'll like this. But it's basically just steamed milk with Earl Grey tea, and then some vanilla syrup pumped into it.
So that's why it's a London Fog.
Yeah, it's
that's cute.
It's basically like a milk tea, Starbucks milk tea, milk, black tea, and then some sweetener. But it's so good.
More of a tangent. Did you like the Popeyes pickle lemonade?
Oh, you guys, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Yassi sent me a photo of her trying, because Popeyes has a pickle menu now, and they have pickle lemonade, and we both like pickles. And so when she sent me that, I went outside, and then an hour later, I had a pickle lemonade. And my opinion is that, okay, I liked it and I drank it all, so it wasn't, good. But I wish it was picklier.
Picklier?
Yeah, like, I feel like it should have been more sour. It missed the sourness. Like, I had
it was
pickle
sweet,
taste.
yeah.
It was sweet, yeah. So, I told my partner this, and he's like, well, maybe I think you just want pickle juice. And I was like, yeah, maybe that's it.
Maybe I'll just raw dogs and pickle juice instead.
Maybe I should have that. But yeah, I liked it.
Anyway, if you try it, you have to tell us what you think, please.
Yeah, you guys tried the pickle juice. Pickle lemonade.
Just go drink some pickle juice and tell us what you think. Oh, we're trying.
No. Out of 1 out of 10, what'd you think about it?
8. 7.
Yeah, I agree. 8.
8.
Wait, 7?
I don't know. Both. 7.5.
7.5 out of 10.
It made me thirsty.
Oh yeah, it parches you a little bit.
Yeah, but it was good. It was pickly.
Yeah, I love that pickle lemonade.
Anyway,
okay.
Final Fantasy 14 podcast. Not a Popeyes review channel.
Oh, dude, that would be good content. We should review stuff like gamer food.
Oh, like gamer subs.
I think I have some of their stuff. They have pretty good stuff, but
I haven't tried their potions. I've just tried their Cups. I've
Oh,
ordered a
cups.
cup.
Oh fuck, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, we were gonna review gamer menus, like Popeye's pickle menu.
Yeah, gamer menu for sure.
And gamer drinks like fun sodas and stuff. Okay, anyways. G-posing in Final Fantasy 14. I have been a G-poser since the dawn of time, and I started seriously G-posing in like 2018, I would say. I was a vanilla G-poser until I learned about modding, the illegal magic of 14. And the whole modding G-pose community is a whole entire sub group of 14 players. It's crazy.
That's a whole own episode.
Yeah, there's a lot going on over there. And okay, let me think about my life in the past few years about G-posing.
Well, you're the one that got me into G-posing. You taught me how to do it, remember?
Oh.
Back in ye olde days of the dark magic concept matrix.
Okay, I have to be really honest with you, Yossi.
You don't
I have
remember?
bad memory, and
Hey.
sometimes Noah tells me things about when we first met. He's like, "Oh, I remember that." I'm like, "No, I don't remember."
Well, he was giving me a hard time because he was proofreading our episode, and he's like, "You knew Nako's previous last names," and I was like, I did." I was like, "Okay, sorry, fact checker."
He's like fact checking us both.
We have our own built-in grok from Twitter.
It's like our relationship grok.
Making sure we aren't spewing any lies on the podcast.
I know. Oh my god, it's so funny. And like last time you told me about whenever we raided together, and I was like, I do not remember that. Okay, so I have something undiagnosed, guys. Okay, just leave me alone. Yeah. So I remember us G-posing, but only from the photos I have. Okay, so I started G-posing as a wee little bab, and then I had an Instagram, and then I moved to Twitter in 2020, I think. Or yeah, 2020 I moved to, or 2019 maybe, I moved to Twitter, and I started seriously G-posing on Twitter, and yeah, I got a lot of attention for my G-poses, and it was really fun but stressful because I am really hard on myself, and sometimes I would make a post and I'd be like, this sucks, and then like 300 people would like it. And then I would be like, well, that's weird because I thought this was bad. And then, but then the opposite would happen. I would spend 8 hours on a post and be like, this is sick. And then post it, and then 30 people liked it. Wait, you guys, this is good. So I'll, at this point, put in a montage of some of my G poses that I've done. I'll put the ones that I've done really well. And you guys can see. Be aware there are bad magic. What is it? Dark magic? Not bad magic.
No, they're photoshopped. The pictures are photoshopped. We don't use dark magic.
Yeah.
We photoshop the picture.
Photoshop, yeah. And so here's some, and we can talk about the evolution of the G-pose community, because when I first started, I was a vanilla, like I said earlier, a vanilla G-poser. Started modding, started using the posing tools, and I've grown with the G-pose community, and I've learned everything kind of as it's come out since I've been in the game so long. And let me tell you guys, the 2018 G-pose, 2019 G-pose stuff was rough.
So remind us all, because that was back in the day where you had to make your own poses, right? Like you had to learn how to pose each finger. You couldn't download poses. That was before that, right?
Yeah. So yeah, we had Concept Matrix was the first rendition of what we have now for posing tools, and it was very it was a bare minimum. You could just move. I don't even know if you could move. I don't think you could even move individual bones at that time.
At
I
that
think it was,
time, no, because the
yeah.
way you taught me how to do it was
Mhm.
you could do two different like emotes at the same time. So you taught
Mm,
me I could pose my lower half of my body, and then I could pose my upper half, and then the face. You could do like a
yeah.
expression. And that's
Okay,
how
okay,
you
okay.
taught me, which was
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. So you can mix emotes, but you couldn't like fine tune them very well. And I also remember that you couldn't save a pose.
No.
So I would be G posing us together, and I would set my pose, but the moment I accidentally like tabbed over to you without
Mm.
without locking it, it would erase the whole pose, and I would get so fucking pissed because I just spent so much
Dude.
time posing one of the characters, and then if I accidentally hit tab to the other character, it would erase everything. Oh my god, all the OG posers will understand this and just
You just reminded me
tr-
of so much PTSD.
treacherous,
It was
treacherous.
horrid.
Also, you couldn't. You had to have someone with you at all times because the moment they left you, they would
Mm.
yeah, they would
Mm-hmm. It
not
poof.
yeah, they would poof. But now you can just lock people in G pose and then they can leave. But at that time, yeah, no. You were very limited. And then
Oh no.
what?
No, it's just
Oh,
it's like we're God, it
keeping
feels like we've gone through the Industrial Revolution
I know. The industrial revolution of posing
of
tools.
GPOS.
And then concept matrix, they eventually added bone like editing, and that was cool. And then it's really hard for me to remember everything about concept matrix back then. And then an anamnesis came out, which is still my favorite tool to use.
So that one's still around?
Yeah, they still update it, mostly because I think anamnesis has been a part of the GPOS community for the longest,
Mm.
and I think it was the prime tool when a lot of people joined the GPOS community, at least the online GPOS community, like Twitter and stuff. So a lot of people
So when
are
that came
like,
out, like Concept Matrix died.
no, there was, I think, there were people would make files for both, so you could
Oh,
import poses for anamnesis or concept matrix depending on what you're using. But
okay.
as anamnesis got more people using it, concept matrix died, and I don't even know if it's the same creators or anything, but concept matrix doesn't I don't know, it might exist, but no one uses it anymore. So anamnesis has been the like most used tool up until now, and that's what a lot of people learned on, so it's good. Bless.
Thank you.
And at this point we have Dalamud, which gives us all of our plugins.
So,
And
okay. Dolomud is plugins. Anamnesis
mhm.
isn't.
No, anamnesis is
Like files.
it's like I guess it's like it's an application that you use.
Okay.
It's not integrated in your like game, I guess. I
This
don't know
works
how to
out
explain.
good for the people that don't use any of these, because I don't know, because after Concept Matrix kind of got outdated, I
Mhm.
stopped.
Mm,
So this
right.
is it's good that I don't know, because then I'm pretend I'm the community that doesn't do this right now.
Okay. But anamnesis was really great because you could change all of your gear and your character customizing things, and then also pose. So it was kind of like a one-stop shop for everything.
Mm.
But as like Dalamud became like popular and just a quick launcher and like all the cool plugins you can have, um, anamnesis is kind of getting left behind a little bit. But there's so many people that learned on it and use it still that it's being updated because people can't let it go. I'm one of those people, and now they've made it to where everything is part of the plugins, like in the game that you can access while you're in game. So you have your posing tools in game, you have your character customizing tools in game, you have your whatever UI plugins and all that, just all in the game. So that makes things way easier. So you don't have to have this
20
program open,
different,
and
yeah.
then your game open, and blah blah blah. So things have evolved, and the plugins that we have now for posing are really great, and they've done some pretty transformative things in letting us like spawn characters that we can pose with, and like
Oh, so you can spawn characters.
yeah, so I can take photos of us without you even being there because I've saved your character data, I've saved your glams. I can just put you next to me in a GPOSE.
That's how you did the
from
bubble
plugins.
video. Huh.
Exactly, yes.
Because, like,
So-
I say back in our day, but back in our day,
Mhm.
like, I remember if we wanted to turn somebody into something, we had to use, like, a minion
Yes,
or somebody
exactly.
else.
Yeah, you don't have
Like,
to
somebody
do that
had to
anymore.
be there. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
can spawn
God.
people. Yeah.
No way.
It's super. I'll have to show you sometime because it's really crazy what you can do now.
Dude, with how technologically in advanced I am, I think you'd rather die.
Oh no. It's pretty. I mean, it's confusing, but you know, just seeing
If
what
I
the,
did CM, dude, I could probably.
yeah, you
CM was
figure it out.
rough.
Yeah, once you get used to it, it's easy. But
Mhm.
yeah. So the G posing tools and community has grown a lot, and the modding community has grown a lot. Unfortunately, creating mods is not for me. The only one that I really enjoy that I like to do was the makeup.
Because on that, you just take, well, now, because I don't know this, but would you just take like the pre-existing face 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just draw on it in Blender?
Yeah, you take the face mapping and you take it from the game with programs, and then you
With dark magic.
you put it in Photoshop and you like kind of draw over it, and then you just import it in the game.
Wow.
And yeah,
So you have a
So-
little like drawing tablet?
yeah, I have a tablet for drawing that I mostly use for editing my G poses, but that's another thing is that the G pose content went from like just using reshade to make your photos look cool to now the amount of editing people do on their G poses is insane. People go crazy. It's wild. They can do really crazy things with editing and like drawing over it. And most of those people are already artists. I am not an artist, so mine are very minimally edited.
Dude, don't down credit yourself. I remember when Abracadabra came out, the Lady Gaga song, and you did, I think the photos were themed to it, or you put like your caption was like a lyric of the song or something from, I don't know. I'm remembering it because this was all at the same time as when you did this photo shoot. And dude, you showed the original photo and then you showed the edited, and it was night and day. You really put a lot of work into it. Like you even added layers to the hair that you drew on that made it so fluid.
Yeah, but that took me a while to make it look good because it's really hard to you have to kind of match the texture of the game while not making it look too, like, I didn't like it if it looked too drawn on. You know who's really the Japanese G-Pose community? Guys, if you're ever bored, go on to there's a Japanese G-Pose Final Fantasy tag. I'll put it here or something if I can find it. Where Japanese players do not partake in mods, generally speaking. And they all only do G poses in vanilla and then they draw over it. And it's this beautiful style that they do, and it's amazing. So I admire the Japanese G-pose community a lot. And I wish I could be like that. Maybe with more practice. But yeah, so I think I really peaked as a G-poser in 2022, 2023. Probably 2023 is when I really peaked, I think. And I was really proud of a lot of the pieces I did. But over time, I've just kind of burnt out. And like I said in the pilot, I'm not feeling like sitting on my computer for 8 hours trying to make a picture.
Yeah.
I'll just be an enjoyer from now on and watch everyone else have fun.
You sound so sad right now between your little sick voice and this like, oh, it's just breaking my heart.
No, I might get back into it someday, but I'm losing patience for it. And like even earlier, I was just trying to take a quick GPOSE shot, and I was just
Aw.
so and then with the complexity of mods, there's so many things out there and so many layers to GPOSing and modding now that I think if you're not like up to date with it, like you don't like stay consistent or like it's not you're not consistently checking in on it or getting into it, it's kind of hard to get back into it because there's so many new things coming out. But
Yeah. See, that's where I am right now.
Mhm.
It's been literally 5-6 years since I've been a user of dark magic, and I have no interest because I'm so dated. And also, this is gonna feel a little like this is gonna sound a little cocky, but like back in my day when we had to pose freaking each finger bone. But now you can just download the poses. I'm like, dang. Which that doesn't discredit anything. I'm not saying that to discredit anything by any means, but it's such a blessing and a curse.
Right. And
it's such a big change,
Yeah, and a lot of people that make the poses, that's some patience. That's some patience. Like the people
because we know that shit was rough.
Yeah, when people take the time to go through and make poses for people, yeah, I love that. Also, I think it's really cool how the modding community has, like, you have your pose makers, you have your reshade pack makers, you have your like clothing modders, hair modders, face modders, makeup makers.
It's like a boutique.
Yeah, exactly. Now people started making animations, so you have your dance animations and idol animations.
The TikTok videos people do, and they'll just do dancing trends.
Exactly.
Like IRL dancing trends, but in FFXIV.
Yes.
That is incredible.
Yeah, it's really cool. And I think that people are really protective of the modding community. They don't like it when you talk about it. But you guys, Square Enix knows. No secret, all right? All you have to do is type Final Fantasy on Twitter and you're going to see 8,000 modded accounts, okay?
Well, in game, I know, again, I don't do this currently, but I know people put Mare Lamatorum in their search comment as like I'm a user of dark magic.
Yeah,
this is how you can find me.
Don't
or there's what's the other one? WU/T? I don't know what that one means. Is that one a modding one? That one might not be.
That might be something else.
Somebody who knows that, comment, because I don't know. Because I don't know what that means. I see that one a lot though. But
I think I think it's like walk up tell or something.
Oh, maybe it's a role play thing. Actually,
yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe.
But either way, like if they ban people for inappropriate search comments, like they could very easily just be like, oh my gosh, okay, there's 20,000 people in Limsa right now, in one area right now that have that in their search comment. Like they know.
Yeah, they know. But also, my only thing about putting those things in your search bio is that other players can go on your search, your search comment and see that and report you. And then I'm sure Square could probably do something to you if someone else was to report you. So I would recommend not putting modding things in your in your game. But Mare has been. Do you know about Mare?
No.
Okay, so Mare is essentially
I'm speaking on things that I don't even fucking know.
Mare is a program, so it's also a plugin you can download on download, and it lets you. So let's say you have mods on your character and I have mods on my character, right?
Okay.
Back in different the day, mods. When we were both GPOSers, I would have to take all of your mods, so you'd have to send them to me. I would have to download them and then re-upload them on my end, so that way I could see your modded character.
Right. Nowadays, and it would be inconvenient too, because if we had the same face, we could only have one at a time. So we could only have one makeup. And
there's a certain period of time where private mods started becoming really popular, and so you weren't allowed to share certain mods. And so I used to do that. We used to do that. And then now Mare is a program. Okay, I'm not a tech person, so I might describe this wrong, but I'll describe it good enough where Yasi can understand it. Okay, guys. Don't come for me.
This is the idiot proof. How did a mod for dummies?
No. So Mare would take your character, all of your mods, download it from your like client, I guess, and then put it on like a server. And then I would connect to it. So we have like different codes. So you have a code, I have a code. We exchange codes, and that links us together. And then I can simultaneously download your mods onto my client. But I'm not saving them or anything. It just lets me view them temporarily while we're connected. So that
like
way,
an Animal Crossing island when you fly and visit.
Yeah, kind of.
With a code.
Yeah, exactly. And then so we're standing in our FC house yard. And then once we connect and the server downloads all of your info and downloads all my info, then we can see each other in our mods. And we can like run around and see each other's mods.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's really cool.
But you have to do code. You can't do it without a code.
But there's also ones where it's kind of like a Discord server. So everyone can get this code for the server and then they can see like a group. So a lot of people do this at Balmung Quicksands or Balmung, wherever the area is that people roleplay. So you can connect to that server and then you can walk through and like see what everyone looks like on their screen.
Oh wow! So by just connecting to the one place, that automatically like shows you everybody?
Yeah, like you can everyone that has joined it, you can see all their mods.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So now you don't have to worry about I need to take your mod and download it and then like apply it to your character and do all that stuff and like this one's broken, not working, or we have the same face. So now you can just see everything.
My mind is so blown right now.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy actually, and it's very handy because anytime a lot of GPOSers like to do collabs, and it makes life a lot easier when you can.
Oh, that's probably how everybody on TikTok does it, because there's a lot of people that collab on TikTok.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
exactly.
That's probably how they do that.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
Yeah, we should try doing the Balmung one sometime.
Yeah, I'm that's really cool. I want to try.
But some people have a lot, and so it like clogs it like makes your game really laggy because some people have like 1 million gigs of mods on.
Me. So I have one to make my titties fatter. I have one to make my ass fatter. I'm just kidding. I have one to make my hair pretty. Like, really make everybody's computers explode. Like running Cyberpunk 2077 in Quicksands.
There's a meme about it where people talk about queuing into whatever area, and then you're the bar. There's like a bar that shows up loading your all the gigs, and it's like freaking 500 gigs of mod. It's like, oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Oh shit. Okay, so this is not for the lightly built PCs.
No. Maybe just 1 or 2 people, but not a lot.
It's like all those memes where it's like, bitches be building these PCs just to play The Sims.
I know.
We be building them to mod Merrily Matorum, Quicksands. I don't know. I'm just saying buzzwords.
I'm just saying buzzwords. Whatever words come to mind. But I know that Sims has a lot of mods too, so people probably burn up their PC with Sims mods.
True.
And then so people do so many cool things now, and I love it, and it's so fun to watch and so cool to see people's characters and what they create and all the different fun things they make, and people are so talented, and
so are you.
Awesome. Oh, thanks.
Yeah, meow. I think you should try and do it a little more. Because it was so big and it was so important to you. And I know we all change, but it's sad.
We'll see. There's nothing wrong with being retired.
There is nothing wrong with being retired.
I have too many things now between rating and podcasts and like IRL, like GPOSE. I don't know, but I think I'll get into it more because I'll be doing some GPOSEs of us here and there, so that'll be fun.
You have to do the one that I sent you of that one trend where it's like the 2 heads next to each other. You have to do that with you and Emmett. I would eat. I would cook.
All right, I'll think about it. Sometimes just like the thought of setting up that kind of stuff is very daunting, and then I'm just like, nah.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I mean, I can't say I'm not the same way. Like, from a quick little comparison would be like with rating, I've taken tiers off. There's
hmm
like I would go a year without ever wanting to even think about playing this game and would just log in to save my house. Like, it's so
Yeah.
different. There's nothing wrong with being retired. I just
No.
know how much it meant to you.
Yeah. It was fun for me for a while, and but like I said in the pilot, I would do really well, and then I would get 500 likes on a post, but still no interaction between people. Um, like some people would get 20 comments like, oh my god, blah blah blah, and then I would just get it sounds so stupid complaining about that, but I'd rather get like 30 likes and then people talking and like conversing with me versus 500 likes and then nothing. um
Which is such a
Also,
good segue to, well, finish your thought and then we'll go there.
no, it's okay. I don't want to finish my thought.
Oh.
Uh,
Well, then it's a good segue to talk about the podcast.
yes. What do you have to say about it?
That this is, in comparison to what you said with G posing, where you post something, it gets a lot of likes, but like not a lot of, discussion. I think this is maybe filling that hole that you had felt, that scratching that itch that you felt.
Yes, it is. I feel much more fulfilled in the community right now than I did being a G poser for the last year that I was G posing. So yeah, I like it. Yay! Yay!
Yay!
So this is our okay. So yeah, I'm a retired G poser now. It was fun. You guys will see the photos and see how good I was. Okay.
Good you
And
are,
then
not
and then you're gonna
was.
comment and be like, Naga, why aren't you like you did so good? Why aren't you doing it more? Like, because I'm moving on. Okay. And so our last our last. Do you have anything to input before we move on to our last announcement of the episode?
No.
Okay. So
Used my whole brain.
Did you eat before this episode this time?
I had, the guys, if I don't eat before an episode, I will dox both of us first and last name. We found out the hard way. But no, I had a little baggie of the, those muffins. There's like 4 muffins in the bag. They're little white bags.
Muffins in a bag? No.
I had one of those.
Okay.
Well, I had one little baggie, which meant 4 little
snack.
muffins.
That's good.
Snack.
Okay.
And then I have my boba.
Um,
I'm so skinny.
Skinny girl diet. Okay.
I'm gonna drink my lemon water.
I had soup and my hot milk tea, so I'm on the sick diet right now. I had severe NyQuil liquid medicine last night. Holy fuck, that just rocks your socks off because it's so intense.
You getting litty over there?
Dude, I was like, holy what? Freaking liquid medicine is okay. This is not part of the episode. No, go. Okay. Don't care about your medicine that you took for your cold.
They do care. If they've made it 54 minutes and 45 seconds into this podcast, they care enough to hear about your cold medicine addiction. Not addiction, but whoa.
Oh my god. Sipping the NyQuil on the daily.
New lore just dropped.
Uh-oh. No. See, I was about to go somewhere that I don't need to go right now. Okay.
Announcement!
Yay!
My VTuber model can't clap. God damn it.
I am going to tell you guys about this fun, exciting thing we have coming up on our Twitch account, which we just made. So we'll put we'll put the link to the Twitch in the description. On May 27th. I think that's what it is. I'm pretty sure it is. May 27th.
It's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
Tuesday, isn't it?
Tuesday, we're gonna be doing the Occult Crescent content together. I kind of ended Australian.
Nar, mate.
Any European or British people. Oh, sorry. So May 27th. Occult Crescent is coming out, and on our Twitch, we will be streaming the Occult Crescent release day from 3 p.m. PST to 7 p.m. PST.
Convert that on your own. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Yeah, figure out what time that is for you and check us out. Yeah, we're gonna be playing together, and then I guess the first 6 people that want to join us, we can all party up and play together.
I love that I could hear you count.
I'm sick. Okay.
I heard you take out each finger and go, what?
Come check us, come join us, or if you can't play and you can just like open Twitch on a window and just like put it on the side while you're playing, or if you're doing something and you just want to put us up somewhere and listen to us.
We can kind of do it together. Even if the party fills, we can still do it together. Yippee.
Yeah, and we can chat on there and hang out, and it'll be a good time. Yeah, we're super excited about it. And yeah, May 27th, 3 p.m. PST, we start, okay? And we'll be streaming at that time. So
yeah, our first ever Pulling Aggro live stream. How does that feel?
I'm excited but scared. So I don't know how I will be the primary streamer on this, and I'm really hoping that my computer can handle it with YouTube Studio, the game, and the stream going. If things change, we will let you know on the plans, but until then, put it in your calendars and we'll see you there. But we'll be also announcing it, you know, probably every time until then, and posting about it, so you won't forget.
We need to get that $8,000 go back button for when I inevitably say something that either doxes us or gets us canceled.
$8,000 go back button?
Yeah. You haven't heard about these buttons?
No.
You press them and it deletes the last 20 seconds of footage.
Oh. On what? On a stream?
On streams.
Oh.
Because it creates a stream delay.
Oh.
So it gives a 20-second space, so that way if you do say something wrong, there's enough time that you can press the button, and it's like a go back machine, so it never actually ends up airing.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, you're not going to be doing anything. You're going to eat beforehand. You're going to have a coffee beforehand. You're going to be a good girl on that live stream.
Not dots, both of us.
And you're not going to say anything crazy now, Yasi.
Nope.
Nothing like anti-couples and raid statics or anything, right? All right, she's gonna be on her best behavior. All right, guys, I promise I'll keep her in line.
I need a little gold star on my head every time I don't say something bad.
Oh my god. Okay, well, thank you guys for listening to episode 4 of Pulling Aggro. We will see you. Don't forget to check out our Discord. It's much easier to hang out with us. Yeah. You guys should totally join. It's so great. Fun. You guys can see our cats and fun stuff.
Yes.
So yes, see you May 27th. See you next Monday for episode 5. And yeah, thank you. Have a great week, everyone. And I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.